2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A great view of our broadcast local.
Hey, Kevin.
They're fun to watch, DA. Thanks. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. And for the Hawks, they've got Tony Snell. Bogdanovich out there with Trae Young. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Collins in at the power forward. Now, here is Young. Pass to Snell. Back to Young. 4 on the shot clock. Lopez with the block.
It's a bonus whenever Lopez comes up with the swat. Want to see more of this from the big fella.
Young against Holiday. Now here's DiVincenzo. Back to Lopez. And that one is off. Good work defensively by Capella. Pushing it up. Here's Bogdanovich. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor, will likely be the victor.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
I mean, a tremendous all-around talent. Drew Holiday keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Young passes to Collins. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And it's off from three-point range. Middleton left side. He dishes it to Giannis. Middleton trying to break free. And Giannis with the basket on the assist by Middleton.
How about the effort? You didn't think a little contact would prevent Giannis from scoring, did you?
Here's the Hawks with the ball. Young with the ball. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And here is DiVincenzo. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. To the middle. Holiday looking for an opening. Lopez left side. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing. Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
And so it's Milwaukee now, following the bucket by the Hawks. Middleton with it. He's picked up by Collins. Snell dishes to Collins. Snell, that's good.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there. Well, John Collins has the potential to be a star for this team. Continues to be a powerhouse on the offensive end. He can attack from inside as well as outside.
The Hawks, another fast break opportunity here. And Young kicks to Collins. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
I mean, he only attempted just one three-pointer in college. Collins has surprised the NBA with his consistency from range.
And Collins said so himself. He believes he'll be a max contract player when he hits free agency.
You know what, GA? I love the confidence from him. And you look year to year, his numbers are improving at an unbelievable rate. He just might get that max contract.
Here's Snell, and Bogdanovich kicks to Collins. The tray. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Young. Here's Snell. Lopez covering. Capella. They shoot again. He lays it in.
And getting out in transition has been a big part of this run that they're on.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 7-point differential. The pass to Giannis. And they get it. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Young passes to Capella. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
And defenders have to be mindful of Capella. His length and strength can be a problem down low.
Here's Antetokounmpo. It could go. No good on the last second attempt there. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Bucks ahead, up by 7. And the second. And when asked to compare himself to LeBron James.
I know if I put the work in, maybe.
And Greg, that's the humble, hard-working approach we've come to expect from Giannis.
You know, he's not interested in putting himself on a pedestal. Enough people do that for him. He just wants to become the best he can be and win rings.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And for the Hawks guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yes, you know this, GA. Back in our day, and any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second, we've got T. E.J. Tucker is out there with Portis, and it's Forbes in at the 2.
Well, this is what they want from Herter. Be assertive and make plays.
It's his first trip to the line.
And last season's numbers show him at about an 83% clip, which is far better than most.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Connaughton's checked in. And the second free throw, good. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul, 3 guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness, all the while he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst partner, but a fan, and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. Here's Herter. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Finding makeable shots. Kevin Herter continuing to become more efficient as a scorer.
Bucks trail by 6. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Pass to Portis. That shot, no good. So the Hawks will take it the other way.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Clint Capella is a 7-footer in track shoes. He said, I always try to have that pace. Whenever I sprint, I have an impact on the offense. I try to focus on that and keep my energy up. Guys, guards love big men who run the floor as hard as Capella. Back to you.
He is indeed, David, very athletic. Thanks. Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. Chris Dunn comes in for Lou Williams. Dunn left side. Baseline try. The shot by Okongwu, no good. Bucks trail by 6. And Connaughton has it in the corner. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Portis against Gallinari. And Forbes kicks to Portis. A three-pointer off the mark. Atlanta leading by 6. Here's Herter. Rebounded by Tucker. The Bucks have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%.
And Kevin Herter, a young player and a big part of this team's future. He keeps trying to add to his game.
And the area I love that he's improved, I think the most and needs to, is his ball handling. Doesn't have to only look for shots outside. He can attack the rim. He's also is more willing to take the lead in transition and create for others.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And I love that Teague didn't slow up when he got inside and went right in and drew the foul.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
And he was dialed in at the line a season ago, 87% from the line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. John Collins, he's checked in for Gallinari. Bogdanovich comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And Trae Young subbed in for Kevin Herter. Young dishes to Okongwu. He's off on that one. Good D by Lopez. Bucks trail by 6. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
It's just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
Here's Dunn. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Passes it to DiVincenzo. Outside Teague. Bogdanovich against Middleton. A putback. Great positioning on the putback. DiVincenzo's got his first 2 points.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
Bogdanovich passes to Okongwu. Back to Bogdanovich. To the paint. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Brook Lopez.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
For Atlanta, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
Drew Holiday, he's checked in for Jeff Teague. Here's Middleton. That shot missing, and Atlanta will go the other way with it. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Collins kicks to Dunn. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Bucks trail by 5. Now Giannis. He's got 8. Dishes it to Middleton. Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you. After 2 quarters, it's Atlanta out in front. They lead by 5. Kenny, what's your...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Trae Young is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's John Collins. Then there's Tony Snell, and it's Capella in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Young passes to Capella. The dish to Bogdanovich. Capella kicks to Bogdanovich. For three. Rebounded by the Bucks. Now here's DiVincenzo. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Impressive. You like the aggressive mindset. Holiday's not just floating on the perimeter.
Bogdanovich looking around. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway.
That's just a solid execution to get a wide open look.
Bucks trail by 3. Holiday, the pass to Middleton. Wing shot on the way. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Collins, that's a two-pointer. No good that time. And Milwaukee the other way now. And Drew Holiday, the bucket on the assist by Middleton. Holiday's got 4 points this quarter.
And that's the pressure Holiday puts on your defense. Sees the opportunity, gets his shot inside.
It wasn't that long ago that Holiday suffered some injuries that had people concerned about his future.
Greg, some injuries are bad luck. We do know this. Drew Holiday's physical, he's fearless, and he doesn't know any other way to play. But thankfully, he's battled through, and he is still playing at an all-star level.
It really helps their team so much with Middleton's passing with effectiveness, and it helps him out as a scorer. He's that much harder to defend.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. DiVincenzo with it, and Young picks him up defensively. The Hawks trail it. And now here comes Collins leading the break. And Bogdanovich kicks to Collins. Off target with his 3. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Middleton dishes to Lopez. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Bounce pass Bogdanovich. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Fast break, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo running. DiVincenzo against Bogdanovich. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated.
Yeah, I mean, the ball handling and body control for a guy that's Giannis's height, it's really impressive.
Holiday against Young. Here's Capella. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Brook Lopez. The Hawks have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6. No good on the free throw.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot-blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Gallinari, he's checked in for Collins. Hunter comes in for Tony Snell. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Lou Williams is subbed in for Trae Young. Giannis passes to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And the Bucks with possession. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Here is Forbes. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Back to Forbes. Inside, just 4 to shoot. And the dunk by Giannis.
Cutting his teeth in the Spurs system, Forbes has improved at keeping his eyes up and finding the open man.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Forbes can't get it to go. The Hawks trail by 3.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
Tucker, the pass to Connaughton. good. Nice job down low. Connaughton's got his second basket.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
The third quarter comes to a close. The Bucks on top, ending the third quarter with a massive. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter, they've got P.J. Tucker. He's out there with Bobby Portis, and it's Teague in at the point. Back to Forbes. To the middle. Here's Portis. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Already with a lot of muscle packed onto his frame, Bobby Portis able to finish through contact.
On the free throw, no good. Here's Herter. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it.
T kicks to Portis. Back to T. Pass to Portis to the left side wing. Teague with the ball. Bucket is good.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
The Hawks trail by 7. And Williams, here we go. He gets that one.
The thing about Lou Williams, he sort of glides around, then suddenly he hits the turbojet.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Teague up top, and Forbes has it in the corner. Back to Portis, and Portis throws it down.
This is what they want to see. Portis finishing strong inside, making his presence felt.
Here's Williams. Sinks that one from the post. Williams has got 4 points in the quarter.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Milwaukee leading by 5. Teague the pass to Forbes. Williams comes with a double team. A 3. Mora can't get it to go. Hawks have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Here's Herter. Offensive rebound, Hunter. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Now it's just a 3-point Bucks lead. And so it's Teague with it. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And so he hits the technical free throw.
Well, Jeff Teague, one of the more calm players at the line, always looks to be in control.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. And Lopez throws it down.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. Young looking around. And the pass to Snell. Now Capella. Taken away by Holiday. DiVincenzo with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Outside Holiday, and stolen by Bogdanovich. Kicks to Capella. Here's Snell, defended by DiVincenzo. On the wing, Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. Giannis outside. And there's the feed to Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
You can see the evolution of Giannis as a passer. He's gotten good at thinking for himself and his teammates.
Young against Holiday. Young dishes to Capella. The kick out to Young. Back to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
That's next level vision. Young could probably lead the league in assists if that were his goal.
50 seconds left in the game. Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. It's stolen by Capella.
Well, this has reached desperation time for him.
For them to have a chance, everything has to go right on both ends from this point on.
Young, no good. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Lopez inside. Capella covering. Shots good by Middleton.
And just about every one of Middleton's shots is a smart one. Even from mid-range, he's not going to force anything.
Young against Holiday. From deep. Atlanta gets it back. Tries again. Young's shot is off. Outside Holiday. So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. They came in here and took care of it. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. A view of the Atlanta skyline and all. And we've got
Kevin, thanks.
David. He is showing that maturity. Thanks for that report. They're down a body tonight, but it shouldn't have too much of an impact on their rotation.
Short a rotation player, nothing they can't overcome, but it does shrink your margin for error just a bit.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Seth Curry, and it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Hawks, Clint Capella is out there with John Collins. Then there's Tony Snell. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Bogdanovich in at shooting guard. Now, here is Young after the miss from Joel Embiid. And the dunk by Capella.
And that's the advantage of having a lead guard who can both pass and shoot. Young draws attention, then takes advantage of a poor rotation defensively.
Now here's Simmons. Over Young. Shots good by Simmons. Couple terrific centers in tonight's matchup here, Greg. Great pivots, but center matchups are far from traditional, it seems like, these days.
No doubt about it, Kevin. Once you get into this now small ball mindset, this positionless game, I mean, you're seeing guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5. Because, listen, when you're 25 feet from the basket, if I'm 6'2" and you're 7'2", I can still guard you. So because of the spacing now, it allows you the luxury to play smaller.
Outside for Simmons. 9 feet out. The shot's good.
I mean, at almost 7 feet tall, Simmons is hard to contain. The defense has to push him farther away.
Young outside. Capella trying to free himself up. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Harris outside. The feed to Embiid. The layup missed. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game.
And it's crazy to think how soft a touch Embiid has on his shot. The league rarely sees a guy with his size have such a rhythmic form shooting.
Yeah, and Embiid has always been comfortable shooting outside. Not the best percentages from deep, but enough to keep defenders honest. His touch shows up most when he goes into his post fadeaways.
Bogdanovich, no luck. And Embiid has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. Curry dishes to Embiid. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
And what a baller this guy is, the big fella, Embiid. I mean, he welcomes getting physical and overwhelms the defense with his size and muscle.
Young against Simmons. Shots good from Young.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Simmons. He kicks to Embiid from about 16. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Now you got to keep your eye on Embiid, especially from these in-between areas. I mean, he's effective at scoring from there.
Young passes to Capella. He sinks the 11-footer. Capella's got 6.
Facilitating from the inside. I mean, that can be a valuable asset from any offense.
Simmons against Young. Young with the steal. Here's Snell. And the layup's good off the glass.
Primarily out on the wing. Every now and then, Snell can score it inside. Have some solid length. Simmons against Young. And there's the pass to Curry.
The shot, no good. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Three-pointer, Snell. They get it back. Collins finds Bogdanovich. Launches a three. Shot by Collins, no good. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the 76ers. Trailing by 2. The 11-footer off the left rim and out. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Here's Snell, guarded by Kerr. Shot by Collins, no good. The 76ers have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Pass to Embiid. It's stolen by Capella. Here's Bogdanovich. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Simmons looking it over. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 6 points for him.
Wow. Taking whatever he sees in the pick and roll. Simmons, you got to respect how assured he is.
And Young kicks to Collins. Misses off the right angle.
Oh, he's not going to miss that shot twice in a row. Trust me.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Hawks. And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed the scrutiny that players have to deal with on a daily basis.
For me, it comes with...
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And for the Hawks guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, love the ball movement so far. Everything clicking at the offensive end.
Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. And it's Williams at the point. So that's the Hawks 5.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Milton the pass to Howard. Out left to the wing. Here's Korkmaz. Gallinari covering. Passes to Herter. Gallinari trying to get open. And Herter gets it to go. Herter's got the lead up to 6 now for the Hawks. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Milton kicks to Scott. Now Howard. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Clock at 4. Here's Korkmaz. The three-pointer, no good. The Hawks leading by 6. Nobody near Williams. Herter, Hill pulls it in. Milton with it. It's Hill on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Atlanta making a switch here. Dunn's checked in. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Philadelphia. Maxey comes in for Shake Milton. Dunn passes to Herter. To the inside. Here's Okongwu. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now here is Hill. Feeds it to Howard. Over Okongwu. And he can't bank that one in. The Hawks leading. Here's Herter. Good on the shot. Herter's got 4 points this quarter.
Open court basketball at his best. The D slow to catch up, and the assist leads him right to the bucket.
Hill dishes to Howard. To stop the drought. And the layup is up and in.
Outstanding presence of mind. Howard is as dependable as it gets near the rim.
The Hawks leading by 8. Dunn up top. He's guarded by Hill. Basket counts. The great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
Hey, Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, but I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right now.
No, we don't do that part.
Simmons against Collins. And Simmons slams it in.
Look at that burst of speed. Look how well Simmons used that to get to the lane he wanted to get to the rim. You're going to pay for it.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
The 76ers trail by 9. Curry passes to Howard. Outside for Curry. Takes the three. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. It's stolen by Green. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. And it's slammed in by Howard.
This is the chemistry Howard has with this guy. It's fantastic at realizing when to go for alley-oop.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Young passes to Bogdanovich. Curry with the steal. Simmons inside. Young's there. Simmons can't get it to go.
That works just like they drew it up until the part where he short arms the layup.
And the rejection by Curry. And that does it for the first half of play. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball. Follow it.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. And this Hawks team still learning on the fly. Hawks learning on the fly. And
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Ben Simmons really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Taking a look at the 76ers. Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Curry is out there with Simmons. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. Young passes to Capella. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I mean, really, Capella is a handful for the defense. I mean, at times you got to foul him.
Good on the second free throw. The 76ers trail by 8. Here's Simmons. 8 points for him. He feeds it to Embiid. Harris looking it over. Back to Embiid. Shoots over Capella. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Simmons. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Oh, how about the length of Embiid? I mean, it's tough to deal with. Outstanding using it to gobble up offensive rebounds.
Young for 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Right side Curry. Outside for Simmons. Offensive rebound. Embiid. And yes, it's good. Embiid's got 4 this quarter.
What a finisher Embiid is. He's a pro at not letting the defense dictate to him.
Young with no one around. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
But this is not the start they wanted coming out of the break. 0 for 3 so far, and they're not playing with much intensity.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Young outside. Collins wide open. He fires from outside off the mark.
I don't know what they drew up at halftime, but it ain't working. 0 for 4 to start the half.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself.
Young dishes to Collins. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 5 assists in the game. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Harris kicks to Curry. Back to Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
Showing off that athleticism. Harris is more than happy to slam it down like this.
And Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his terrific career, it's hard to match.
I mean, he's won multiple titles in his career, done so in different places with different types of teams. He's seen it all and knows what it takes to succeed.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Outside, Simmons. Here's the teardrop. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Trae Young.
I mean, you got to love the skill set Simmons possesses. A nightly triple-double threat. He stuffs the stat sheet.
Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting. You know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the 2 of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV someday. We saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
52 seconds left in the third. The drive by Simmons. And there it is for him. Simmons got the game tied up here for Philadelphia.
Incredible concentration from the Australian. Even when you body Simmons up, he's great at powering through.
Here's Gallinari. He doesn't hit that one. And it's Philadelphia the other way. And here is Milton. Now Scott. Pass to Howard. That one off the back iron and out.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Gallinari passes to Hunter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
An athletic forward with a versatile skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Oh, he's never rattled at the stripe. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Here's Milton. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Hawks lead by 2. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Hunter. Dunn is out there with Williams. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Herder in at the small forward position. So that's the Hawks 5. Howard can't hit.
Playing him tough inside and preventing the layup. Got to get the whole team pumped up.
Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Philadelphia. The Hawks leading. Dunn looking over the floor. The kick out to Williams. That one drops for him.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Eibel with the ball. High post, Embiid. Over Gallinari. And Embiid gets it to go.
Proving how legitimate of a threat he is inside. I mean, once Embiid gets it this close, it's all over.
The pass to Herder. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Here's Williams. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
What a scorer this guy is. Inside, outside, mid-range. Williams is capable of doing damage from anywhere.
Down against Hill. Pass to Maxey. Now here's Milton. Shot clock at 6. The 76ers need to get off a shot, and the shot goes in from Embiid.
Once he turned it on, he became a force in this game. Not sure where this guy was in the first half.
Outside Williams. Gallinari left side. Misses the J after tricking the D with the nifty pass fake.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Williams passes to Herder. Williams against Hill. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Embiid.
And Williams is sort of the classic instant offense guy. Whether he's coming off the bench or starting, he can provide a spark whenever they need one.
And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Gallinari. John Collins comes in for Hunter. Tony Snell's checked in for Kevin Herter. And Trae Young subbed in for Dunn. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Tobias Harris is checked in for Matisse Thybulle. Green comes in for Shake Milton. Curry's checked in for Maxey. And it's Ben Simmons in for George Hill. Young dishes to Capella. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. 76ers trailing. In the corner, Simmons with it. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Tries from 10. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist by Young. Williams has got 10 points in just the second half. Now here's Simmons. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Collins.
Look at the fearlessness. It comes into play when we talk about Simmons. He's a force inside.
Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for the Hawks. Both good from the line that time.
And now down to a one-possession game. Those foul shots, huge.
And Young takes to Capella. Here's Snell, guarded by Green. Snell, the pass to Young. Back to Snell. We've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter. Embiid, the pass to Green. Back to Embiid. Green deciding where to go with it. Outside for Simmons. Curry is inside. He is covered by Bogdanovic. It's good. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
Here's Bogdanovich. And foul on the shot. The coach's challenge has been issued. Close game like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. With this game still up for grabs, he told his team, hey, we're in position to take this one, guys. Let's stay focused and stay together, and we'll get it done. We'll see how it plays out, Kevin.
Embiid finds Green. Outside, Simmons. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Yeah, big call there on the goaltend. He just didn't get to it soon enough. Boy, that's a tough break.
Here's Hunter. Passes it to Capella.
This is where Capella is most effective, looking comfortable, attacking once he's got established position.
And here is Simmons. And a deep three from Curry. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. That was a
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A view of the Atlanta skyline and all the... Now it's ended up.
Hey, Kevin. Well,
It does indeed. Thanks, David. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Durant is out there with Jordan. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Harden in at the 1 spot. And for the Hawks, they've got Clint Capella. John Collins is out there with Tony Snell. Then it's Young. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 2-guard spot. Now here's Harden. Durant in the corner. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Snell, guarded by Harris. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, I tell you what, Clint Capella does a really good job of playing with such energy and effort, particularly on the glass, and because of that, he can hurt you on the boards.
Harden. Atlanta with the rebound. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Oh, nice to see a power forward like Collins throw it down. We know he can hit a 3, but go with the easy hoop.
Now, here is Harden. Durant at the elbow. Over Collins. The shot by KD. No good.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Here's Bogdanovich. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Harden scanning the floor. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 5th rebound in this one.
You know, that's a quick 0 for 4 now. At what point do you call a timeout and reset?
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Here's Harden. Oh, goodness. Where did that come from? Oh, that was beautiful.
What a punch.
Now, here is Young. The dish to Collins. Stolen by Harden. In transition, here come the Nets. Durant just inside the line. Here's Jordan. Durant against Collins. Over Collins. That's good from Harris on the assist from KD.
You know, guys, Harris has proven to be more than just a shooter. Harris also comfortable finishing over aggressive defense.
And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
Irving passes to Durant. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Irving doing a nice job there being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
Young taking his time here. And he banks in the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Harden. The pass to Durant. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got his 6th rebound on the night. Young from outside. Capella kicks to Bogdanovich. Pass to Young. Jordan with the rebound. Nets trail by 4. In transition, here come the Nets. Irving's got the ball, and he gets it to go.
Boy, being able to score from any place on the court makes Durant a space creator for his team. I mean, it's not just inside. It's not just threes. It's that mid-range game, too.
Now, here is Young. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Young's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go. And it's Harden with the ball for Brooklyn. He kicks it to Durant. Shot on the wing. They grab their own miss. Back to Harden. Harris passes to Jordan. Another shot. Good work defensively by Capella.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
Good on the bucket.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end. Naturally a ball-dominant player. James Harden talked.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal. Of course,
giving their offense another dynamic.
And it also helps him preserve some energy for those big moments in the big games.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. We've got Durant. Irving is out there with Brown. Then there's Griffin, and it's Green in at the 4.
Well, that dribble gives KD the momentum he needs, and you can see his teammates already loading up with smiles as he explodes to the cup.
Here's Hurdle. It's Gallinari on top of the key. Reggie, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you know, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more. But it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
It's good. That's now 8 points for KD.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
Shots good by Williams.
Well, I tell you what makes him such a great scorer. He's an excellent ball handler, too. Kind of lulls you to sleep like a little snake charmer, then strikes. Boom!
Now here's Brown. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Durant.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Pass to Herter. Clock at 6. Outside Williams from downtown, and it's Williams again missing. Changes up. It's tipped.
And putting that 7'2" wingspan to good use. Hunter can be an elite defender if he keeps working at it. Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Here's Irving. After the basket by Onyeka Okongwu. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Herter. He's off on that one. Some solid defense from Brown. Here's Irving. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin.
Well, the team does a nice job supporting what Kyrie Irving does. I mean, they've got total trust in his ability, so I think they work a lot harder to set him up.
Herter That one misses. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. In the corner, Irving with it. Lets a floater go, and the shot goes down. Now just a 2-point Atlanta lead.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
On the wing, Williams, covered by Irving. Here's Herter. Some solid defense from Brown.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And a new group in for the Nets. Jordan, he's checked in for Griffin. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Green. Harris is checked in for Kevin Durant. And James Harden has subbed in for Irving. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here is Harden. Harris outside. Back to Harden. Here's Claxton. He's guarded by Collins. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Collins.
You know, shot fakes like this from Harris prove how fundamentally sound he is and how good he is at fooling defenders.
And so he hits both. Now, here is Young. And some good action through the first 2 quarters. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you. And the greatest bench scorer in NBA history. Only getting. And
second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
They've got Young. Tony Snell is out there with John Collins. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Irving for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Irving's got 7 points.
Irving knocking down that 3. Textbook form, too. Never rushes anything. Mechanics are efficient and effective.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back 3, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a 2-move torture chamber.
Durant in the corner. Back to Harden. Outside for KD. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Atlanta leading by 3. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted 3-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their 3-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
And so Snell nails both of them. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning. And your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much needed asset.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Kevin Durant.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Here's Harden. No, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And it is absolutely remarkable watching Harden draw contact. So effortless, so crafty, and so consistent in putting the defense in a bind.
Hunter's checked in for Atlanta. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. 6-point lead. Bogdanovich looking around and stolen by Jordan. Down low. Irving against Bogdanovich. Harris inside the line. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Atlanta. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Green, he's checked in for Jordan. Stolen by Collins. Young with no one around. And it's put back up and in by Capella. Capella's got the lead up to 8 now for the Hawks.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
Now here's Harden. Collins grabs the miss.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done. Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Harden against Young. Harden, no good. Here's Atlanta now. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Gallinari, he's checked in for Collins. Williams comes in for Hutter. And it's done in for Young. It's the Nets now, following the 3 by Atlanta.
And Harden is fearless. Awesome at gutting the defense and making them send him to the line. He just knows how to draw fouls and get himself to the stripe.
The Nets have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. And both free throws good for James Harden. 1:32 left to play in the third. Now done. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Williams. Fires for 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Griffin down low. Gallinari on him. Griffin can't get it to go in.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Here is Harden following the 3 by Atlanta. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Harden's got 7 points in the game.
Guys, it's hard to shake Harden off his game. He's so strong and skilled. He keeps his balance right where he needs it.
Now here's Williams. Capella, the pass to Dunn. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the third. Yep, that one goes in there. Dunn's got his first 2 points of the night. Harden outside to the middle, and there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. He's gone 3 for 4 from the line. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
And, you know, after being a 6th man during the beginning of his career, Harden has blossomed into a big-time star. He's a top-tier combo guard in this league now.
And the Hawks making a change here. Snell's checked in. Kevin Durant's checked in for the Nets. Here's Dunn. James Harden picking up that last basket. Dunn dishes to Capella. Back to Dunn. 15 seconds left here in the third quarter. Makes it off the glass. Dunn's got his second bucket of the night.
Tell you what, guys, there's no way you're stopping Dunn when he's that close to the hoop.
Inside. Feeds it to Griffin. Here's Harden. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. And 12 points for James Harden.
And one of the things about Harden is he is incredible at scoring despite getting hit. I mean, astonishing.
Oh, he gets it before the hole. How about that?
That really could be a morale crush.
And so it's Atlanta with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Setting the floor for the Nets. Griffin is out there with Durant. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Harden, and it's Harrison at the shooting guard position. The Hawks leading by 14. A nice shot by Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Atlanta. Down against Harden. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Yeah, the first half was one to deep 6 or forget. But in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
Down against Harden. Gallinari outside. A floater, and it's blocked by Jordan.
Hey, you know he's around, and that's what he does. DeAndre Jordan throwing that shot out of there.
Atlanta making some changes. Collins comes in for Clint Capella. Young is subbed in for Chris Dunn. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. Kyrie Irving comes in for Joe Harris. Here's Durant. The 18-footer is right on the mark.
Well, that jumper's so effortless coming out of Durant's hands. I mean, it's cash money more times than not.
Irving against Bogdanovic. Now, here is Young. He's covered closely. Collins, good.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
On the wing, Irving. That one's not going to go. Ready by Bogdanovic. Atlanta leading by 14 and stolen by Irving. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. KD leading the charge.
Boy, that's an example of Durant's basketball IQ and awareness, both platinum level.
Atlanta's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Young against Harden. Young inside.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration too.
And KD throws it down.
Boy, a dynamic wing with freakish length. Durant is the ideal alley-oop target.
Harden against Young. Lays it up off the glass. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season.
Oh,
I was
goodness.
championship night. I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Well, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, ouch. Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Okongwu comes in for Gallinari. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdanovic. Huerter, no good. Nets trail by 10. Harris finds Jordan. The Nets working the ball around now. The drive by KD, and the lead is down inside single digits. KD's got 6 here in this quarter. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And here's Young. Here's the pass to Huerter. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Huerter's got 10 points in just the second half.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Harden kicks to Durant. And the three off target.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often. Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Hawks.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
And this team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Clint Capella.
Now, he was a problem on the glass today, relentlessly crashing the boards and came away with a bushel basket full of rebounds.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. And stolen by Okongwu. Collins kicks to Young. They get the rebound. Pass to Snell. From deep. And Trae Young gets the three. And the Hawks lead by 15.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. Some good David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Keller, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. That's a look at our setting tonight. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Clint Capella is out there with Collins. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Young. And it's Snell in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Young drives in, and the dunk by Capella.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oops.
Holiday against Young. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Trae Young.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact. And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
Well, when you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way is something you rely on.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Antetokounmpo passes to DiVincenzo. Back to Giannis. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Well, Giannis scores inside, one of the best in the business at getting his feet wet in the paint, and a strong feel for the attack that time.
Young inside, guarded by Holiday. Young outside. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Bogdanovich. The putback, and it's put back up and in by Capella. Capella's got 5 now.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Middleton for 3. A shot that time, not on target. So Atlanta will take it the other way. And he uses the glass on the layup.
You just can't take Trae Young lightly from anywhere on the floor. These kind of shots will help him get into a rhythm.
Holiday looking for an opening. Kick out to Giannis. Passes it to DiVincenzo. Dishes it to Lopez. A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. And a miss there on the triple. Capella finds Collins. Capella inside. Giannis is there. Young inside. Guarded by Holiday. They get it back. Here's Capella, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Well, beyond the physical stuff, what I like about Giannis right now is the feel for the game. That time, great timing defensively.
Here's Lopez, rejected by Young, and they get it back. Holiday gets the bucket. .143 left to play in the first quarter. Young against Holiday. And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. And it's sent back by Lopez.
This defense gets a lot scarier when Lopez is blocking shots.
The Hawks have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Gallinari, he's checked in for Collins. Hunter comes in for Tony Snell. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. Lou Williams is subbed in for Young. Hunter, no good.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Yes, that goes in.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
The Hawks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
A 3-time Sixth Man of the Year. Last season, Lou Williams named his newborn son 6 in honor of his success in that role.
We talk a lot about the Mount Rushmore of the game's greatest players. Maybe we can start to chisel out the 6th men of the year in the NBA. Lou Williams would have to get some serious consideration for that monument.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks, trailing by 2. Gallinari outside. The basket is good off the assist from Williams.
Well, when you're given the ball as much as Lou Williams has gotten it through the years, he's experienced enough to make those kind of plays.
Teague deciding where to go with it. The shot's good from Forbes. 6 seconds left here in the first quarter. Just 3 on the clock, and he sinks the layup.
He's so good at driving to the rim. Even though he's a little bit older, Williams still with great speed, change of pace, and picks the right angle.
And so the first quarter comes to a close. Both teams scoring well, but it's all tied up. And recently, on the subject of trash talking, Giannis.
I like to stay locked in to the game.
Greg, as you always say, different guys intimidate in different ways.
And when you have his level of length, athleticism, and skill, you don't need to say a word.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
On the court for Atlanta, Huerter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. And it's Williams at the point. Back to Connaughton. The pass to Portis. Right wing. Here's Tucker. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Hawks trailing. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Fires the 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. Huerter's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting well, 50% from the floor. Teague, the pass to Connaughton. Back to Teague. He can't get that one. Excellent D there from Williams. To the paint, here's Hunter, and he banks in the layup. Hunter's got the lead up to 3 now for Atlanta. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. And the Hawks making a change here. Collins checked in for Gallinari. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Donnie's checked in for Kevin Huerter. Young is subbed in for Williams. Collins against Antetokounmpo. Outside Teague. Over Okongwu. Lopez. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. And the Bucks lead by 1. The Hawks have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Done against T. Okongwu. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Milwaukee. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Jeff Teague. Tony Snell's checked in for the Hawks. Young with no one around. Misses the three. And it's Milwaukee's ball. They trail by one.
You just can't get tired of watching the way Young shoots the ball. I mean, what a fantastic release.
And it's just limitless in terms of the range. That's what makes it so impressive. He's a small guy, he's quick, and he's got great handles. But he can heave that up from just about anywhere. And when he gets hot, it's something to watch.
Bucks have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Banked in off the glass. And now a 3-point Milwaukee lead.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Out to the right wing. Snell finds Young. To the inside. Tries from 10. The shot by Okongwu. No good.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Lopez. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Up and in on the layup. Giannis has got 6 here in this quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And Young, here we go, and out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Alinari comes in for Collins. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Tony Snell. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Young. Back to Giannis. The kick out to Lopez. That one goes. Count it. Lopez has got his second bucket.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Dunn passes to Capella, and that one is good.
The closer Capella is, the more effective he becomes, showing off the nice touch there.
We've got 33 seconds left in the second quarter. The shot by Holiday, no good. The Hawks trail by 5. Oh, the lob to Gallinari. It's off his foot. And they're saying he kicked the ball. A different look for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Lou Williams is checked in for Dunn. Huerter passes to Capella. 6 on the shot clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And that one, good. Huerter's got his second basket of the night.
Known for being a scorer, Huerter is good at staying active and then looking to capitalize inside.
Here's the 3. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. The period wrapped up with the teams on. Thanks for joining.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
P.J. Tucker is out there with Bobby Portis. Then there's Teague, and it's Nora in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's Teague, sweet move, and that's 2 points on the layup. Teague's got the first field goal of the second half for Milwaukee.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Young inside. Teague covering. Stolen by Tucker. And here is Teague. 6 points for him. Pass to Portis. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. The Hawks trail by 5. Here's Bogdanovich. Second shot opportunity. Here's Capella. Pass to Snell. Launches it. Drills it from outside.
Nice delivery there. You can't hesitate when a man comes free on the perimeter. He got it. Went right into the shot.
Poke loose. Young outside. Lobbed up there for Collins. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Yeah, when Collins gets up there like that, look out.
Bucks have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half.
And I think for years to come, you're going to be talking about the draft that Trae Young was involved in as the picks got swapped. One franchise getting their guy, and this team finding Trae Young. And he's been a blessing for where they need to go.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
To halt the run. And again, the Bucks miss. Brent, you know the Hawks believed in Trae Young on draft day. They made the trade for him and gave up a chance at Doncic.
Well, I don't look at it like that, Kevin. I look at it like Atlanta got their guy. It's not about who else was on the board. It's the fact that they could get their #1 choice, and that was Trae Young.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Williams is checked in. 5 on the clock. Antetokounmpo. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
And here's Young from the arc. Milwaukee with the rebound. Giannis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the middle. Young with the steal. Here's Williams. Trying to get open is Bogdanovich. Williams can't hit. Bucks have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the 3rd. The shot by Middleton. Wide open. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
And that's what Middleton is known for, a remarkable outside shooter, and that release got off pretty quick.
Here's Young, and the layup's good off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 1. Around the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather take? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Wow. I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple Finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yeah, I'm going to agree with you. And the Hawks making a change here. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Alinari comes in for John Collins. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Young. Holiday dishes to Antetokounmpo. And it's good for 2. Antetokounmpo's got 14 points for the game.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Here's Hunter. Doesn't go that time. The Bucks go the other way with it. And it's the Bucks on the break. Giannis kicks to Middleton. Down low. And stolen by Okongwu. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Huerter. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact. And he'll go to the line for 2.
Kevin Huerter's favorite player growing up was Dwayne Wade, and that's why he wears the number 3.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Chris Dunn's checked in for Atlanta. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the 3rd. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That is his first foul of the game. Here's T. He's got 6. It's Portis, high post. with the putback. And Teague is right there. He's got 8 and not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Bucks lead by 1. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. The Hawks trailing. On the court for Atlanta, they've got Hunter. Dunn is out there with Lou Williams. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Herter in at the small forward.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Yeah, just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Here is Forbes. He's guarded by Williams. The shot's good from Forbes.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Inside, here's Hunter. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Hawks lead by 1.
I like to see Hunter get there on the inside. Not an easy shot. Still knocks it down.
Forbes the pass to Connaughton. 60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. Got a piece of it, and they're able to recover. Passes to Portis. Shot clock at 5. Second chance shot. Count it. Good. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Clint Capella, he's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. Tony Snell comes in for Williams. And Trae Young subbed in for Dunn. Here's Connaughton. And that one hits back iron.
Yeah, it's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
And it's Gallinari on the follow.
Well, Gallo almost pushes 7 feet, so he comes up with the offensive rebound and putback because of his size.
To the left wing. Here's Tucker. Now the pass to Morrow. Here's Portis. Plays it up and banks it in.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
I'll take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Both teams deciding to change it up. DiVincenzo against Bogdanovich. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
The pump fake getting it done. Bogdanovich with a crafty play there.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Bogdanovich nails both of them.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Pass to Giannis. Middleton right side. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
And such an advantage when you have a big guy like Capella who can change ends like a guard.
Giannis outside. And the rejection by Collins. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is a star in this league, and more the team trusts him in those moments.
To the paint, Lopez with the steal. And here's the fast break. Giannis leading the way. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And you might not have expected him to go for the steal there, but boy, oh boy, did that ever work out.
Stolen by Middleton. Fast break, Milwaukee. Middleton leading the charge. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
And you have to love how Holiday came up big with the shot. That's the kind of leadership you want to see from him.
And Young gets to Collins. Passes it to Capella. Back to Collins. It's all about it to Kumbo. Holiday left side. Middleton on the wing. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. It drops. And that shot brings them to within just one.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Holiday finds DiVincenzo. It's tipped.
Now, you don't see a lot of shot blocks from Bogdanovich, but he is big enough to get it done.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
And here's Collins from outside. No good from three-point territory.
And that bucket was absolutely huge. A defensive stop now may just seal the deal.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Yes!
Big-time shot from young Giannis there. He feels more and more comfortable in these big moments.
So a close game sees Milwaukee taking this one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up for... And David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin.
Growing together and staying healthy. Two important parts. Thanks, DA. And one injury for them. They're still pretty close to full strength, though.
Missing a valued contributor, that can be a challenge. We'll see how they answer the bell.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. They've got Clint Capella. Tony Snell is out there with Collins. And it's Young. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 2 guard. And for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Curry is out there with Simmons. And it's Green in at the 3. And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Bogdanovich wide open. And too long on the shot.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Curry finds Harris. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
High percentage look for Harris. He becomes more and more efficient offensively.
Young dishes to Capella. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. And the rejection by Embiid. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And really, Simmons is nearly impossible to contain when he's sprinting to the hoop. An athletic behemoth who causes defenders fits.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And early in the game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
And here are the 76ers now. For Philadelphia, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Shot to stop the run. The shot, no good. Good D by Embiid. For 3, Harris. Embiid kicks to Curry. Up again. And Embiid is right there. Embiid's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Bogdanovich with it. Now defended by Embiid. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. It's good.
First make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
For whatever reason, they came in a little tight tonight. That should loosen them up.
Now here's Simmons. And Embiid throws it down.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Already ahead by double digits, trying to run away and not look back.
Count it.
Even though he's an elite scoring talent, Young finds ways to involve his teammates.
The 76ers leading by 8. Right side Simmons from 11 feet away. Goes back up. And Joel Embiid again. Embiid's got 8 points.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Young drives in. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalry. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
It's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
Now here is Harris. After the miss from Trae Young. Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out. I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Down by 12. Snell dishes to Collins. And stolen by Simmons. Back to Harris. Lets it go with the 3. Kept alive.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
The Hawks trail by 14. Here's Young. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
Scouting report is be physical with Trae Young. And every night he finds ways to still make plays.
Now here's Green. No points in the game yet for him. Popped up there for Embiid.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter. Young outside. Here's Snell. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Tony Snell gives you plenty of size out of the backcourt. Doesn't always attack inside as much as he could.
And a wide open look for Simmons at the tip. And Embiid is right there. And so it's Philadelphia with a 14-point lead. And we spoke with Joel Embiid earlier. He hopes to set an example for those who...
at the end of the day.
Well said. Certainly, Greg Embiid puts himself front and center, willing to lead the cause on and off the floor.
And this is where his big personality helps. He has a larger-than-life quality that really just captivates people.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a comfortable margin here for the 76ers guys.
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
We've got George Hill. Mike Scott out there with Howard. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Korkmaz at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Now here's Howard. Following the missed shot by Onyeka Okongwu. Lots of room. Korkmaz, no good. The Hawks trail by 14. Here's Herter. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Herter's got his first basket of the night.
A nice option on the break. We know Herter can shoot it, but he also has the size to attack the rim.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Howard. Back to Korkmaz. And stolen by Hunter. Makes it off the glass.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
The 76ers leading by 10.
And Smitty, if I'm coaching DeAndre Hunter, I'm making him watch nothing but tape of Kawhi Leonard. He has that type of body and can aim to be that kind of player.
Yeah, I totally agree. Both were lauded as mostly defensive players as rookies. Hunter showed he has some shiftiness to his game offensively. I think he has the chance to be on the same level at the end of the day as Kawhi Leonard. No harm in having that as a goal.
And so here is Philadelphia after the basket by Atlanta. And Howard with the stuff. And the 76ers lead by 10.
Howard really brings it on the offensive glass, using that wide wingspan to come up with those loose balls.
Here's Hunter. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Now here's Milton. Defense right on him. Chalk up 2 there.
Really known for his strength and the broad shoulders that he possesses has allowed this guy to make a living finishing through contact.
Now here's Williams. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. Here's Okongwu. Hill pulls it in. The 76ers leading by 10. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. A shot by Milton, no good. The Hawks have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Williams passes to Herter. Nice D from Scott.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Milton kicks to Hill. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. The Hawks trail by 10, and an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And a change for the Hawks. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 6, and the basket from Bogdanovich.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And it's Simmons penetrating. Collins with some nice D.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Dunn, wide open, he fires. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 3rd assist on the night. Now here's Simmons. He has 6. And he goes big with the dunk right on top of John Collins.
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he seizes it.
Young dishes to Capella. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And the quarter ends with some stifling defense. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome back. It was Joel Embiid who got hot in the first. He had 16 points, 8 rebounds. And that does it for our...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
And on the floor for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Clint Capella is out there with John Collins. And it's Young. Then there's Tony Snell. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 2-guard spot. Snell, that's good. Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his...
Oh!
Yes!
I'm amazed at Simmons' athletic ability. He moves so fluidly for someone that size.
Young with no one around. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
Harris finds Curry. Inside. Embiid. Hold on!
Kevin, you got to buckle up on that one.
And you've got to admire the toughness that Embiid plays with. He doesn't let fouls stop him from scoring.
Here's what Philadelphia is going with right now. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Green, and Maxey subbed in for Seth Curry. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Young for 3. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Ben Simmons gets the bucket. Simmons got 4 this quarter.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
To stop the run, count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Young.
The ability of Trae Young to take it up inside makes him difficult to pressure out on the perimeter.
Simmons passes to Embiid. Back to Simmons. He dishes it to Embiid. Outside for Simmons. 5 to shoot. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Embiid, no good.
After hitting 3 straight, they finally missed one. But you can see the rhythm coming out of the half.
Young passes to Snell. Shots good from Young. Young's got 8 points.
Another area where Young excels, using the dribble to create space for his shot.
Here's Simmons. He's got 12. Pass to Thybulle. Simmons inside. And Simmons slams it in.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
As usual, feasting inside. John Collins puts defenders in no-win situations.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. The first free throw is good. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Gallinari, he's checked in for Clint Capella. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Tony Snell. Williams, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's done in for Young. Milton kicks to Scott. Feeds to Howard. Over Collins. Howard can't hit.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
Gallinari inside the three-point line. Rebound by the 76ers. On the wing, Milton. He's guarded by Williams. On the wing, Milton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Korkmaz. He's guarded by Collins. The 76ers again can't hit it. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. 6-point game. Dunn's shot's good.
This is Dunn's game. Terrific acceleration. Very hard to stay in front of.
And here is Hill. To the middle. And there's Howard. That's good on the assist by Hill. Howard's got 6 points.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Here's Dunn. From outside, off the mark. Philadelphia leading by 6. Korkmaz passes to Milton. Back to Korkmaz. Now the dish to Howard. It's Korkmaz in the corner. And the 3-ball is good. Korkmaz has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, still commanding a lot of defensive attention. Howard just keeps his head up and finds the open man.
Here's Williams. Misses off the left iron.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. 76ers lead by 9. Live from Philadelphia. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. The 76ers shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. And so in the game for the 76ers, we've got Green. Howard is out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then it's George Hill, and it's Curry in at the 2. Hawks passing it around. Herter passes to Okongwu. To the left side wing. Hunter with it. He's against Green. The shot by Okongwu, no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
No good that time. So the Hawks will take it the other way. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. When you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
Young against Hill. Here's Korkmaz. Howard. Ball stolen. And here's the fast break. And they go to the intentional foul. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. And the rejection by Embiid.
One of the premier shot swatters in the world. The length of Embiid makes it hard to be scored on.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
And the amount of pressure that Trae Young puts on a defense is staggering. He's either carving you up with his passing or hitting you with that jump shot.
You know, Trae Young is the type of player that can lead this league in scoring and in assists. And also possibly could do it in the same season. For a youngster, he sees a lot of double teams. It's impressive how he handles it.
Ball's knocked loose. Simmons finds Harris. And here's Embiid, defended by Young. Here's Harris, back to Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
This is where Tobias has really improved, keeping his eyes up, making plays for others.
Young taking his time here. Gallinari passes to Young. And the rejection by Embiid. They recover it. Count it. And the 76ers lead has been cut to just 7 on the basket from Capella. And so Curry will bring it up for the 76ers. They've led by as many as 14 points. Out to Harris. Back to Curry. Passes it to Embiid. 6 to shoot. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And there's the pass to Young. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Simmons got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Green. He kicks it to Embiid. It's stolen by Capella. Gallinari passes to Capella. Fires from deep. And no good. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Outside, Simmons. Over in the corner, Green. There's the feed to Embiid. From 6 away. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. Embiid's got 23.
The veteran presence of Danny Green keeping his eyes up, finding his teammate wide open.
Gallinari against Simmons. Pass to Herter. And here's Gallinari outside. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
And Simmons kicks to Harris. Off target from 3-point range.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Young, and he banks in the layup.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
There's 25 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Simmons with it. Harris outside. From the arc, the basket good off the assist from Simmons. And the 76ers lead by 10.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
A 3 from Simmons, off target with that shot. So Philadelphia wins it. They didn't make it easy on themselves. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. report for both teams. Players who will not be available tonight.
And with both teams at less than full strength, we'll have to see which side is able to remain more effective.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Bogdanovich is out there with Trae Young. Then it's Clint Capella. Then there's Tony Snell. And it's Collins in at the power forward. And for Brooklyn, we've got Durant. Irving is out there with Harden. Then it's Jordan. And it's Harris in at the small forward. We got a lot of talent in the front court tonight between these two teams, Doris. That's where a lot of the focus for us will be.
We will have an opportunity to see offense being run through the low post. So the interior defense is going to have to be strong. Will you send an extra defender? Where will that defender come from? There's a lot to play out here tonight, Kevin.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing. And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Harden. Oh, that was something else.
Have mercy. And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Young against Harden. Young's shot is good.
That's a great beginning. 3 for 3 from the floor.
The wide open look for Durant. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. And the three off target. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Harris's shot is good.
Boy, nice job by Joe Harris to sprint the floor and finish. That is beautiful.
Young drives in. Harden with the defensive effort.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Here's Young. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. It's up a 3. Young's shot is off. Here's Irving. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Irving's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, tenacious attack by Irving. The handle, the speed, look out.
And DeAndre Jordan, not the same impact center he once was, but he's done a great job of acting as a leader for this team.
Well, you think about DeAndre Jordan's career, Greg, and over the course of time, he's played a number of different roles. What you like about what he did this past season is, even though in a changing role, he still tried to make an impact. That's called being a teammate.
And how about his athleticism? For a big man, Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Buries it from three-point range. Irving's got 7.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Bogdanovich dishes to Collins. Back to Bogdanovich. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Harden.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And it's good. 2 points. 6 points for him.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Harden kicks to Irving. Harris outside. Misses the 3.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And finished off by Collins.
Oh, nice to see a power forward like Collins throw it down. We know he can hit a 3, but go with the easy hoop.
Harden finds Harris. It's Harden with the drive, and he goes big with the dunk right on top of John Collins.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Feeds it to Capella. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. Brooklyn making some changes. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Green comes in for Harris. And it's Brown in for James Harden. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Gallinari, he's checked in for Clint Capella. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Tony Snell. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. Lou Williams is subbed in for Young. Here's Irving. And again, it's the Nets missing. Gallinari left side.
Now this guy's got some grit and some determination. Is Kevin Durant capable on the offensive end? Yes.
And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Nets lead by 2. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Setting the floor for the Nets. Green is out there with Griffin. Then there's Irving. Then there's Brown. And it's Durant in at the small forward. A nice shot by Irving.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of. And then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy. How about Lou Williams playing through the contact? Nicely done.
Outside Irving. Left side Griffin. Yep, that one goes.
How about the concentration on that assist? Changed his mind mid-shot and put the pass right on the money.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. Dunn comes in for Williams. That's good from Blake Griffin. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
Oof. That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. You know, at the center and the swing position, those are two guys that still are very reliable.
Here's Dunn. Banked in off the glass. Dunn's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, I really admire the poise of Chris Dunn, appearing totally comfortable in the paint.
Here's Irving. Another one falls for Brooklyn. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Huerter passes to Okongwu. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. Pass to Claxton. He gets it in there. Now it's a 5-point Brooklyn lead. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Here's Huerter. And foul on. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And Young kicks to Dunn. A rebound by the Nets.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Wow, looks like 2017 when DeAndre came home with the dunk contest trophy. Makes it look easy there.
Young pass to Okongwu. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
Harden with it. 8 points for him. The pass to Harris. Over Hunter. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Young. Another shot. Capella dishes to Okongwu. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Young outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Such a creative ball handler. Young has an ability to carve out room for himself with his dribble.
26 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Claxton, and here's Harris from the arc. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Dunn. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
This is one of the things that the organization loved. Elite speed from Chris Dunn, so electric on the break.
Harden, no good. That will count. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that'll do it. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for 3rd quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson. What a game it's been for Kyrie Irving. He had 13 points and 3 assists. And that's going to do it for us.
And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half, got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
And so in the game for the Hawks, Trae Young is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Collins. Then there's Tony Snell, and it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. For Atlanta, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Pretty obvious Young believes in his ability. A fearless shooter who also does a good job at orchestrating the offense.
Well, you cannot let Kevin Durant have that much room to take off. This guy is tremendous as an alley-oop finisher.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. Not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
Harden, that's good.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Collins. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan. Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Williams looking over the floor, and the call will be against Harris. That is his first foul of the game. The Nets making a switch here. Griffin's checked in, and a change for the Hawks. Gallinari, he's checked in for Capella. Griffin with the steal. Here's Durant, and the jam by Kevin Durant.
Boy, if you allow Kevin Durant to play in space, in transition, you could turn the lights out.
Outside Williams. Over Harden. Tries again. The shot off that time. Some solid defense there from KD. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable. Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
Brooklyn shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how
Hill.
about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit, and I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Harden outside, and Harden with the stuff.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. Free throw good, James Harden.
Indoors, when you just look at the numbers the last two seasons, Gallinari has been playing like an all-star.
Greg, you're talking about 20 points per game, 6 rebounds, a couple of assists, and he began to shoot a higher volume of threes, which obviously sometimes leads to a little bit less efficiency. But not for Gallinari. He's actually improved his accuracy from the three-point line.
Williams against Harden. Here's Griffin. It's deflected. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. The putback, and it's Gallinari on the follow. Gallinari's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, he's got the size and strength. Gallinari doing work on the glass.
It's Harden with the drive, and Harden with the stuff.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Gallinari, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Gallinari's got 6.
Well, some contact there on the shot, but Danilo Gallinari, much improved upper body strength, maintains his focus. Nicely done.
Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. Then for the Hawks, DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Okongwu, and Chris Dunn subbed in for Bogdanovich. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Hunter.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
Harden outside. Jeff Green on the wing. Wants to get it to KD, and does. And finished off by KD.
Yeah, Kevin Durant makes that dunk look easy. He's so big, you can't do anything about it.
And here is Dunn. He's got 6. 24 seconds left in the third quarter. Trying his luck from deep. And it's James Harden with the rebound. For the 3. Misses. James Harden getting it done for Brooklyn. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. They've got Harris. He's out there with Kyrie Irving. Jordan is out there with Durant. And it's Claxton in at the 4 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Well, this is one of the best in the league at converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving.
And Young, here we go. Good.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Irving looking for an opening. No good on that one. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Snell kicks to Capella. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. The second chance effort. No good. Great D that time from Jordan. Here's Claxton. He's guarded by Collins. Now here's Irving. Shoots. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. Pass to Capella. Here's Hunter. Gets a hand on it, and it's put back up and in by Capella.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Irving against Young. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Young drives in, gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Maybe not the most explosive athlete, but Young's jumper stretches defense, which gives him more room to get by his man.
Here's Irving. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
To the inside, Snell, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And that's the advantage of having a lead guard who can both pass and shoot. Young draws attention, then takes advantage of a poor rotation defensively.
Pass to Jordan, outside Durant. And he hammers that one down right in the face of DeAndre Hunter.
Boy, how about the finish by Kevin Durant? Just gets up with such ease.
Here's Young. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
At the elbow, it's Harris. Left side, Durant. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Collins passes to Hunter. Wide open. Jordan with the rebound.
Cannot believe he missed that one. Ooh, I'm sure he can't either.
Durant kicks to Irving. Outside for Jordan. Atlanta with the rebound. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. The Nets making a switch here. Harden's checked in. Then for the Hawks, Alinari comes in for John Collins. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for DeAndre Hunter. There's 1:17 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Durant. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 11 rebounds in the game. And Bogdanovic kicks to Snell. 2 points. That one goes.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
And 1:01 left in the fourth. Now Harden. With the stop.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
There's 31 seconds left in the game. Young with no one around. Count! And now they trail by just 4.
Ice in his veins. Young excels at stepping to the plate and delivering in the clutch.
Outside Irving. Clock at 6. Takes the 3. He can't hit that time. Bogdanovich with it. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. It was up for... All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to...